you know?
All right, let's do it. So
right.
walk me through pretty much the same questions. Tell us your name.
My name is James Evans Jr.
James Evans Jr. Tell me, you know what? Let me get a different view of you.
Okay. Which side? You want to go to this side or?
No, you're good. You're good.
All
I just
right.
want to make sure I got a good shot. I want to make sure we can see you as well. Okay. So what is this bike right here?
Well, this bike is just the Super Sport 950. It's a 2023. I got this a couple of, almost just a month ago. And it's been, I don't know what else to say about it, it's been great. I've just started riding, only like for a few months. So I first started out with a Ducati Scrambler that I had gotten back in the summertime. But I decided to trade it in, and I got this sport bike because I always want to know what that was like. And so, man,
You jump in the deep end.
Yes, yeah. What a deep end! Wow.
So you kind of cheating in a way because
Yes.
you heard the question I asked him earlier, right?
Yeah.
So here's a question
Okay.
that I like to ask people. I think it's an interesting question for anybody that I run into.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a different way as to how to get into motorcycling, and you kind of hinted to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you ride motorcycles? Why do you ride?
Gosh, I'm see if I can try to bring this down. Where can I start? Well, I always loved motorcycles, and I was never able to get one. Back in the early 2000s, when I was much younger, I was trying to get a Ducati, and it just didn't work out for me. So for a while later, you know, I finally got the bug to get a bike again, and I'd paid off my car, and I'm like, I'm gonna try a new bike. Well, you know, I happened to come across it and get it, and finally get that Ducati that I wanted.
So this is the one you had your eye on?
Yeah, this is one well, I didn't know about this one. The other one I just got because it was there. I loved the way that it looked. But I realized, you know what, I want something more.
Right.
But I guess really ultimately about me, why I ride. You know, I have to tell you that I have severe anxiety as a result of just life and all the stresses I've had to put up with. And oddly enough, in the middle of all of that, I decided I'm going to go buy myself, I'm going to get this motorcycle. And it did something for me that I never expected. When I was sitting there, I'd spent my whole life with this negative panic attack hit of whatever chemicals were in my brain. The first day I was riding down my bike, I was scared to death, you know? This all wraps up into it. And all of a sudden it goes from fear. That one moment I was on the road going to work, I went from holy shit to this is awesome. I mean, I felt cool. I'm like waving at everybody, and
Right.
other riders come to me. This is my first day.
Oh my God.
And that's why I ride, is for that joy.
So it was transformational for you.
Yeah, it was a big transformation. It was like I had spent so long with like a negative dopamine hit that this opposite dopamine hit of not just going fast, but feeling the wind blow across me, the sensory stimulation of different stuff, I actually got rid of my panic attacks.
Oh wow.
From the moment I started running, I used to have these bad moments where I felt nauseous and sick, like I was gonna die.
That is powerful, buddy.
And the bike stopped it. I have not had a serious panic attack in my entire life from riding a freaking motorcycle that I'm supposed to be terrified of.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this is kind of how it started, because I'd like to give you just a little bit more information about it.
No, that's fine.
When I would be having those effects, in a car, you're just like, holy shit, holy shit. But on a bike, you're like, dude, you got to get yourself under control, because if you lose control, you could be dead.
Yeah.
But that really wasn't what did it. It was just the hit of the freedom. The freedom that not only freed me from just these attacks, but freed me from the whole problem. I've been taking medication. I went to go see psychologists, and they couldn't fix the problem. But 2 wheels and an engine and a gas tank took care of it.
That is a testimony.
Yes. Now,
that is
something. I have to say this, and you're probably gonna think I'm nuts. I go to church. I'm a Christian. I know this sounds dumb, but I actually prayed, God, if you want me to have a bike, open the door. And I know this is an untransformed desire of my heart, but have it serve you. Show me that you're here by giving me a motorcycle. And I swear I was healed on 2 wheels.
Hey, listen, it's a powerful thing that you're saying, and just sharing it with me. I appreciate that. Motorcycling is different. It's different for everybody.
Yes,
I find that most people probably don't really even think about what you just shared with us. They don't even know why they ride and the things that happens to them when they do ride. And I'm glad you realize that.
Yeah.
And do you wish you had done it earlier?
Yes. I mean, I even have to say, my dad talked to me once. You know, I told him my experience. I guess you could call it my testimony. And it's like, you know, James, you're different. You're happier. I can see it about you.
That's awesome.
And I guess the bike, I would come, because I work at night, I come home and I would just veg out.
Right.
But every night, man, I get to go on the road and I'd feel the speed and feel the bike take me away when I wanted it to. And I felt like I was accomplishing something.
Right.
And I remember being taught by the other people I had spoken to that I needed to do exercise to get something to release the dopamine in my head naturally that medication is supposed to do.
Right.
Opposite. It wasn't exercise that did it. It was the joy. The true joy of riding my bike and having the bike I always wanted. I always dreamed of a Ducati, and now I own one.
That's a beautiful bike.
I mean, yeah, and I guess from a religious perspective, thank you, Jesus.
Come
That's
on
what
over.
I'm gonna say.
So tell me this, and I noticed there's a theme going on here. Why Rosso? Why Ducati Rosso? Why red?
Why red? I guess
It's the only color they make.
Yes, yeah. Well,
or
yes.
yellow, or giallo.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I want to learn Italian after riding this bike. I always looked at the other bikes, the Hayabusa and the Kawasaki Ninja, and I'm sure they're great bikes, but they did not strike me as something original, something that caught my spirit, I guess you could say. And Ducati, I just look at the bike and I feel the style, the sense of premium quality that I felt that this bike had. And plus, with the Japanese bikes, they have the high-pitched squeal.
Right.
And I'm used to hearing Harleys and riding around on Harleys. This bike has a meaner sound, but also it's just the feel and the style of the bike. I don't need to build it. It's made to race.
Make it go.
And so it's just, that's what I wanted. Yeah, it's going to be more expensive on repair when it finally gets to that point, but it's just the spirit that Ducati has that I wanted.
You can't put a price on it.
Yeah, you can't put a price on it.
Most definitely. So I got to ask you the same question. What was your name again?
Nate.
Nate. What is a dream ride for you?
You know what? If I can learn to ride well enough, I want to try out the Isle of Man.
Oh,
man.
I know it's insane. I know
wanna
people
change
have
my-
died on it.
Yeah.
I want to change my vote.
Isles of Man's TT. That is a dream, brother.
Yes.
You just shoot straight for the top.
Why not, man? I'm set free from anxiety. I can do anything.
That is amazing, my friend. That is amazing.
And-
so where can we find you on social media?
Well, all I've got is my
I know I just got back on myself, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Facebook. Just my name, James Evans Jr.
James Evans Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yes.
I'll write it down on the screen for everyone where they can
Yes.
find you guys, follow you guys, and hopefully this is first of many of catching you guys in the parking lot. If I end up back in the Ducati again,
Yeah.
I do miss my Ducati, by the way. I used to have a 996. There's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Between that sound of a Terminioni and the open clutch,
Yes.
there's
Yeah.
nothing like it.
Yeah, I mean, I could hear
So-
it wheeze and clack, and I could hear. I mean, that was the other thing that I have to say, real quick, that it was the sounds of the engine. It gave me something to focus on. Things I never thought would happen. But there we go. And I guess I could go on for hours, but I know you don't have that kind of time.
No, that's awesome. Now we'll probably go for a ride and see you guys ride these things and don't cut into traffic or anything, but I'll just give you a look what this thing looks like on the road.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Just the feeling of it.
Yeah.
Let me say thank you to Nathan and James for taking their time out. I appreciate it. If you would like to be featured on Why Do You Ride, please contact me on Instagram at Ride to the Sun 1. This is Ride to the Sun, and I appreciate everyone for taking their time out to take this video with me. Bayside Ducati, Bayside Harley-Davidson, thanks a whole lot, and great things to come. And I appreciate you all for subscribing. My newest subscribers, thanks a lot. I look forward to many more. Please share this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.